Namaste, namaste. Namaste. It's Amber Jean, my loves. And today I want to talk a little bit about starting and beginning to develop more strength and flexibility in your practice. That's something I've specialized in for over 24 years, specializing in Rocket Yoga with the foundations in Ashtanga Yoga. Ashtanga can seem very challenging, especially when you're first starting out. But if you break the practice down and you work on modifications and you work with some of the Emerson strength moves, slowly you can build up strength. And that's really what I specialize in, is seeing somebody walking into a yoga room not sure of themselves, feeling unconfident if they will ever be able to do a handstand, elbow stand, and even just basic chaturanga. And so that's really what I work with people with. So I want to jump right into the practice today. I don't want to talk too much. I want to just get right into this. So let's just start with the breath. So we're going to just take a deep inhale. And now the breath is in through the nose and out through the nose. So we want to inhale, reach up. Exhale, connect your palms. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, stretch your arms up and lengthen. So the foundations for building core strength is the foundations of Ashtanga, which means lifting Mula Bandha, and your abdominals, which is Uddiyana Bandha. Warm up your shoulders. And exhale, release the arms down. You want to find a comfortable place to practice yoga in. So if you are developing a home practice, make sure that you can find a space that's peaceful. Extend your legs out in front of you. Take your right foot on the outside of your hip and just gently twist. So we're going to lengthen and twist. Starting slow like this can help prevent injuries in your body. So sometimes when I'm working with new students, I'll slow it down a little bit and just start a little slower and exhale. And release and kind of just twirl out of that. That feels amazing. Go ahead and bring your knee down. We'll keep working a little slower with the warm up. Inhale, raise arms. Exhale, reach forward. Take your fingertips down. Just release your spine over the thighs, okay? We're going to get into building up strength, building up endurance, but we all need some place to start, okay? So starting a little slower. My teaching does focus on the therapeutic aspects of Ashtanga and Rocket Yoga. And we inhale up. And exhale, release. And we'll switch sides, okay? So taking that left leg out, cross your foot over, hug the knee. This is a very modified twist. Inhaling and exhaling. And just kind of just very gently, no cranking on your back. You don't want to force these twists, okay? Just kind of want to rock and just start to get your loosened up a little bit in your joints. And gaze around forward like a spring. And inhale, look forward, stack your knees. Arms up, inhale. And exhale, fold fingertips to the floor, and we're rocking a little bit, easing into this Wednesday practice. So good. I really like to broaden my back and shoulder blades in these positions because I've noticed that in general, you know, we can hold a lot of tension, not just in the hips these days, but in the upper back. And 5. And inhale, raise arms. Exhale, release. Good. Keeping it moving. Cross your ankles. Come onto hands and knees. So this is the first place we're really warming up the hands, spreading the fingers. And we're going to inhale and look up and lengthen. And this is just a basic cat-cow. And this is where we engage our core. So when you round up, you want to pull your navel in, okay? Drop your head. This just feels great on my lower back. So I want to stay here where it feels good. You want to stay. And inhale, look up, lengthen. And round. So again, this practice is good for anyone that is just starting maybe to think about maybe wanting to build a stronger practice. Also for those of you that have been practicing for a while, learning to slow down and work more on the Emersons, the more therapeutic variations. Okay, so inhale, look up, and let's go to a child's pose. First child's pose, we'll press back, hips on the heels, just loosen up here. Good. And then from here, we're going to come into plank. So this is a very important position when you're starting to work on Ashtanga, okay? And then we just want to pass through. So we want our shoulders over. We want to squeeze those elbows in and press back through the heels. Come down to your tummy on this first one. Good. And then so for beginners, I just say put your forearms forward. So this is a great way to open your upper back. Start your practice more slowly. This opens the collarbones. Get that mic right at center here. This opens the collarbones. Just kind of say, good morning, upper back. And come down, take your hands back, exhale. You can release into a child's pose first. And then lift into a downward dog. All right, down dog, spread the fingers, roll the heels out. We're gonna hold here, lengthen the spine. Pull your navel in. Good. And then looking between the hands, we're going to bend the knees. And this is a really fun position. This can help you work on jumping and all kinds of fun stuff. So you want to bend those knees, reach the hips back. Look up. Inhale, step forward. Big toes towards each other, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Whee! So if you're newer, you want to bend the knees quite a bit, okay? Otherwise, just kind of soften the backs of the knees a little bit. And ground feet, inhale, raise up. We've made it into standing. We're in Samastiti, equal standing. Roll your shoulders back and take a deep breath, okay? We're going to move into Surya Namaskar B. So we're going to get right into some of the heart of some of the movements in the hips and the legs. So in this sun salute, feet together, we want to bend the knees, reach down. And this is chair. Inhale, lift the arms. Engage your core, look up to your thumbs. And then squeeze everything in, fold forward, exhale, drop your head. Surrender. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step into plank. Okay, so building strength in plank, we want to lean forward, squeeze the elbows in, and then this is where we first come up into cobra or upward dog. Lifting our gaze, shoulders back, curl the toes, exhale, lift to down dog. Good. So for beginners, I recommend taking this right leg up first. So this gives you a little more space in your hip.